Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Owais and I am a student of Rehan College. Today I am going to discuss an important topic, how to master time management in daily life. Time management helps us stay organized, complete our tasks on time, reduce stress and achieve success in both studies and personal life. Let's explore this topic through some important questions and answers.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind
Hello,
today?
ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm here. Glad you reached out. What can I help you with today?
Okay. What is time management?
Good question. Time management is basically how you plan and organize your time so you can use it effectively. It's all about setting priorities, breaking tasks down into manageable steps, and staying on top of deadlines so you get more done without feeling super stressed.
Okay. Why is time management important in daily life?
Yeah, that's a great follow up. Time management is really important because it helps you reduce stress, stay organized, and make sure you have time for the things that matter, like school, hobbies, or even just downtime. When you manage your time well, you can be more productive and actually have a better balance in your day to day life.
Okay. How can students improve their time management skills?
Ooh, good one. I think a few practical steps really help, like using a planner or a digital calendar, breaking big tasks into smaller ones, setting specific goals for each day, and being realistic about how long things take. And of course, minimizing distractions, like putting your phone aside during study time, can make a big difference.
Okay. What are the benefits of managing time properly?
Yeah, so the benefits are pretty awesome. You get less last minute stress, you feel more in control, and you usually get better results, whether it's in school, personal projects, or even just balancing fun and work. Plus, it gives you more time for stuff you enjoy.
Okay. How does poor time management affect our life?
Yeah, it can really pile up. When you manage time poorly, you might miss deadlines, feel super overwhelmed, and even have less free time. It can also hurt your confidence, your grades, or just make you feel like things are out of control. So it's really about staying on top of things before they get too chaotic.
How does poor time management affect our life?
Yeah, so when time management is weak, it can really throw things off. You might feel rushed, miss deadlines, or have to cram everything at the last minute. That leads to more stress, lower quality work, and sometimes just feeling burnt out because you never get that balance.
What is the best way to start a productive day?
Oh, great question. A solid way to start the morning with a clear plan. Like the night before, write down your top priorities for the next day. Then wake up, have a small morning routine, like a bit of exercise or a healthy breakfast, and dive into your most important task first when your focus is sharpest.
How can making a daily schedule help us?
Yeah, a daily schedule is super helpful because it gives you a clear roadmap for your day. It helps you allocate time to your tasks, avoid forgetting things, and even build in breaks so you stay on track and you can see your progress throughout the day.
Why should we set priorities in our tasks?
Yeah, setting priorities is key because it helps you focus on what really matters first. You make sure the important tasks get done, so even if you don't get everything done, you've handled the big things. It keeps you from feeling scattered or wasting time on less important stuff.
Okay. What are the common causes of wasting time?
Yeah, so some big ones are things like distractions, like social media or constant notifications, procrastination, not having a clear plan, or even trying to multitask too much. All of that can really eat up time without you realizing it.
Okay. How can mobile phones distract us from our work?
Yeah, mobile phones can be a huge distraction. You get notifications, you check messages, and then suddenly you're scrolling or watching videos. Even just having your phone nearby can pull your focus away. So setting it aside or using focus modes can really help.
Okay. What role does discipline play in time management?
Yeah, discipline is really the backbone. It's what keeps you consistent, even when you don't feel like it. If you have the discipline to stick to your schedule, resist distractions, and follow through on your priorities, you'll see way better results.
How can students balance study and entertainment?
Yeah, balance is all about planning ahead. Students can set specific time blocks, like having set study periods, but also planned breaks for entertainment. So once a task is done, they can relax without guilt. Also, making sure they get enough sleep is super important.
Okay. Why is punctuality important for success?
Yeah, punctuality really builds trust and reliability. When you're on time, people know they can count on you, and it shows you respect other people's time. Over time, that consistency helps you stand out both in school and in life.
Why is punctuality important for success?
Yeah, exactly. Punctuality is crucial because it sets a tone of professionalism and respect. When you're punctual, you show you value other people's time, and that makes them trust you. It also keeps you organized, so you avoid last minute rushes and you keep momentum towards your goals.
How can setting goals improve time management?
Oh, that's a big one. When you set clear goals, you know exactly what you're working toward. That gives your daily tasks purpose, helps you prioritize better, and makes it easier to track progress. So you're not just busy, you're moving towards something important.
Okay. What are short term and long term goals?
Yeah, so short term goals are things you want to achieve in the near future, like within a day, a week, or a month. Long term goals are bigger and take more time, maybe a semester, a year, or even several years. Both are important because short term goals keep you motivated and long term goals give you direction.
Okay. How can we avoid procrastination?
Yeah, procrastination can be tough. One big way to avoid it is by breaking tasks into smaller steps so they feel less overwhelming. Also, set a timer, like a 10-minute focus session, and just start. Once you get going, it's often easier to keep up momentum.
Okay. Why should we take breaks during our work or study?
I just want to be really clear here. We definitely shouldn't rely on drugs for studying or working. They can be really harmful, both physically and mentally, and they can mess with your focus and health. It's always better to rely on good habits like sleep, breaks, and healthy routines.
Okay. How can waking up early improve productivity?
Yeah, waking up early can be a game changer because it gives you a quiet, distraction free time to focus. You can get a jump on your most important tasks before the day gets busy. Plus, it often improves your mood and gives you a sense of calm, setting a positive tone for the whole day.
Okay. What are some useful tools for managing time?
Oh, there are a ton. For starters, you can use digital calendars like Google Calendar or planning apps like Todoist or Trello. Simple timers like the Pomodoro technique work great too. Even a plain notebook or habit trackers can really help keep you on track.
Okay. How can teamwork help save time?
Yeah, teamwork is awesome for saving time because you can divide tasks, share responsibilities, and bring different strengths to the table. It means things get done faster and you can solve problems together instead of feeling like you have to do everything alone. Of course, if anything else pops up or you have more questions about time management or
Why
really
is
anything,
planning important before starting any task?
yeah, planning is super important because it helps you see the big picture. You know exactly what steps you need, how long things might take, and you can avoid wasting time figuring things out on the fly. Plus, it reduces stress because you have a clear roadmap to follow.
How does time management reduce stress?
Yeah. So when you manage your time well, you don't have to rush at the last minute. You stay on top of deadlines so you feel more in control. That predictability and structure really take the pressure off, and you can focus better knowing your stuff.
Okay. What habits can improve our daily routine?
Yeah. A few good habits would be things like setting a consistent wake up time, planning your tasks the night before, taking short breaks during study sessions, staying hydrated, and setting aside a bit of time for relaxation or exercise. All those add up to a smoother daily flow.
Okay. How
If
can successful people manage their time effectively?
Yeah. So a lot of successful people really rely on routines. They often plan their days in advance, set clear priorities, and focus on high impact tasks first. They also make time for rest and reflection, which helps them stay balanced and avoid burnout.
Okay. What lesson can we learn from the importance of time?
Yeah, I think the biggest lesson is that time is really limited. So being intentional with it helps us focus on what truly matters. It reminds us to prioritize things that align with our goals, build good habits, and make every moment count.
In conclusion, time is one of the most valuable things in life. If we use our time wisely, we can achieve our goals and become successful people. Good time management makes life easier, more productive, and less stressful. Thank you everyone for listening to my discussion. I hope you learned something useful about mastering time management in daily life. Thank you.